If you're anything like me, you were never very good at history. But you do remember that in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue, and they landed in the Lesser Antilles, and he talked to the Taiwan people. And history would view this as a bad move. Thankfully, we remember the Taiwan people as more than just the people Columbus talked to. So let's today discuss a Taiwan classic. Today let's make barbacoa. Welcome to Big Beard Cooking. So for today we're going to be making barbacoa, which is traditionally made out of sheep or goat or lamb. And in some spots of Mexico it's even made out of beef cheeks. Now all those are a little hard to come by during quarantine. So today we're going to be making it out of chuck roast. Now barbacoa is a term where we get barbecue from. It is a Caribbean dish that's usually made over open fire or steamed in the ground. Today we're going to be using a slow cooker to make it a little easier for us. So let's get cutting up this meat. So we're just going to cut up our chuck roast into large cubes, about 2 by 2. This way the chuck roast has a chance to brown on all sides before we put it in our slow cooker. We have our chuck roast cut up. Let's go start browning it in the pan. So we have about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil in a cast iron skillet. We're just going to sear all sides of our chuck roast. We're not trying to cook the chuck roast, we're just trying to sear the sides before we put it in the slow cooker. It'll give us a really nice texture at the end. We have our meat seared. Let's go start preparing our slow cooker. Before we begin our slow cooker, let's prepare our sauce. We're going to start with 2 chipotles in adobo sauce, 2 jalapenos de-seeded, 1 heaping tablespoon of oregano, 1 heaping tablespoon of cumin, 1 heaping teaspoon of chili powder, 1/4 of a teaspoon of clove, 6 cloves of garlic, 1 cup of chicken or beef stock, juice from 1 lime, 2 teaspoons of salt. Once you have all those ingredients together, go ahead and blend until nice and smooth. Now that the sauce is done, let's start on the slow cooker. We're going to start with a layer of onions to act as a base. Next, we're going to move on to a layer of oranges. Let's go ahead and add our beef to the slow cooker now. Finally, let's add our sauce. Just go ahead and drizzle that over everything. Then just go ahead and seal it up. Alright, we have everything in the crock pot. Let's go ahead and turn this on and I'll see you in 8 hours. Alright, our timer just went off. It's been over 8 hours. This is so exciting. I can tell you honestly that I have been smelling this for the last 8 hours and it smells so good. I am so excited to shred this and start making tacos. Let's get going. So for this we're going to be making tacos, so we're going to shred all this beef. We're just going to pull that onto a cutting board and just use 2 forks to get this as nicely shredded as possible. It's important to note that we're not looking for large chunks in our tacos, so get this as shredded nicely as we can. Also, it's important that you remove the oranges and the onions from your slow cooker. And if you want to, you can let the slow cooker go for about 15 or 30 more minutes to help all those juices reduce before we add the meat back to the slow cooker. Alright, that's looking good. Let's go ahead and plate up our tacos. And doesn't that look good? 3 tacos double shelled with onions and cilantro, just the way I like them, with a little lime on the side. Great for either Taco Tuesday or any night of the week. Alright, so all we've done here is just put our barbacoa on some tortilla shells. We add a little bit of cilantro, a little bit of onion, maybe street style, which is just the way that I enjoy them. Add a little lime to the side. These look so good. I can barely describe to you how amazing this smells. I hope you try this soon. Let me know how it goes. And remember, now, I may not make something authentic, but I will make something authentically delicious. Thank you. It's so good. So good.